Good evening and hello.
Hello.
So,
What is
step
up?
3 coming up.
Yep.
Little bit of a server problem. Are you still playing or?
Yes.
Okay,
Are
then.
you unable to join or?
No, just the cars were standing still, so I'll probably just rejoin. It should be fine. Anyway, there we go. That was I don't know what that was, but it should probably be fine later on.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are now at step number 3. You got some good points in step 1, some points in step 2, and now we are at 3. Still looking good on the scoreboard overall. Am I right?
Definitely. I mean, I'm in 5th place. It's definitely a place I'm happy with. But yeah, last time I lost about 24 points, which could have been very helpful. But now we are at the halfway point. So really got to make sure that I get points in this step, since we are crossing the halfway in the group stage. So I need to make sure that I get points now. And if I don't get points, then I need to hope that the others behind me also don't get points. So then it balances out a bit. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We're kind of hoping for Carl Jr. to do another insane step, because then it's going to be harder for other people to get points.
True.
So yeah, then the new 2 maps, 5 and 6, of course, often the 2 most important maps of the step. And how do you feel on those?
I actually feel really good about it. Map 5 is definitely a map which can be compared to Bicycle. It's a full-on pace map, so one mistake and you're probably going to be completely out. No comeback scenario possible, because it's quite a simple map. So yeah, it's going to be really close. I do have the pace to do a good time if I look at the records, but I'm gonna imagine that it's gonna be super close between top 1 and top 8. It's probably gonna be 1.5 seconds between each other, so that is gonna be very scary. And yeah, map 6, I do feel really good on. I think my server crashed as well.
Oh.
Anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, map 6, I do feel really comfortable on it. However, yesterday Mada whipped out his hidden secret line, and that broke my mental a little bit, because I felt so good on it, and then he did the line and everyone was trying it out in the evening, and that puts you in a state where you have to decide, are you going to do it as well? Are you going to put in effort right now and learn it just in case you need it? I definitely did that. So if worse comes to worse, I know how to risk the identity on the map. But I will definitely start off by doing every single lap safe, and then see what I need to do on it. But I think map 6 is going to be an absolute carnage, and yeah, we'll see how it goes there.
Phew, that does sound a little bit scary. And yeah, I've seen the Twitter post where Muda had like a 10 seconds difference between the world record and second place, right? So that's that line must be well, worth it, let's say.
Yeah, so you have so you have 3 different lines. So either you can go all the way to the left, which is a complete safe line. Then you have the Mudda line, the original Mudda line that just jumps straight forward and then goes to the right and then to the finish, which is about 1.5 seconds faster per lap. So that is quite crazy already. And then Link showed a tweet that you can actually just jump to the left in the middle full speed, and it will literally save about 2.5 to 3 seconds compared to a player that just goes for the safe route. So you can imagine, if you are let's say I'm going to be in a scenario where I am in 12th place, but the gap to 8th is 3 seconds. Yeah. I could potentially go from 12th to top 8 by just risking that line, and that is something that's going to be so crazy. Like, imagine you're in position 6, you're like, okay man, I have a 3 second gap behind me, perfectly fine, and then you just drop down because 3 or 4 maniacs are just jumping straight.
Yeah, like and they make it.
Yeah, exactly. And that is what is going to be really, really scary on this map.
Yeah, there are
So,
no
yeah.
safe positions anymore at that point. You're just kind of hoping that everyone who does do the risky strat, if you're not doing it yourself, that they fail. Because if they fail, they're super far behind, I have to assume.
Yeah,
Because,
but that's the thing. Like, people that will go for it, they can fail and they lose 2 seconds. But then they can just get it one time and they are ahead of you, right? It's all in this perspective of someone that is gonna go safe for all of his laps, and one guy is just gonna get that sick middle jump 2 times. He's gonna be 4 seconds ahead of you, no matter what, which is just absolutely insane.
yeah, that's gonna be a crazy identity, which for us viewers is gonna be very cool to watch. But I don't know if I want to be in your shoes at that point.
Yeah, I'm already at this point where my heart is like, man, I don't know if I can take this final map. Like, I do feel really comfortable on it, and that's good. But having this in the back of my head that I could potentially get overtaken by some maniac that just gets it once or twice that's just, yeah. That is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, exactly. And just before map 5 and 6, we have something new, which is Twitch plays TrackMania, kind of, but for every chat for themselves.
Exactly.
Which is very cool for everyone here in chat, that we can control the car ourselves. But
yeah, I don't know much about it, but there are some commands, and you can respawn as well.
Yeah, there is a respawn command. Although
you just have 4 minutes, or no, you have 6 minutes to complete a simple map, apparently. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I've already heard that they do not think that the chats will even finish the map in those 6 minutes. So we'll have to see if we can do that.
Well,
but yeah,
that's fantastic.
Gonna be, pretty cool.
Yeah, I cannot control the car at that point. When that gets initiated, I cannot control my car anymore. So
finally, the backseaters can show how you play TrackMania.
I really wonder how it's gonna happen. At first, I was like, man, why is it happening in the middle of the league, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But there will be a 4-minute warm-up right after it as well.
Yeah, so you have a little bit of coming back into the flow again when you start with map 5.
But I wouldn't be surprised if it's gonna be, you know, disruptive for some people, maybe even for myself. Obviously, this is the first time, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah.
Yeah, well, at least you can say everyone has this, so it's fair.
True.
But yeah, I can see your point, definitely.
True.
But it does seem like
server issues.
Oh, that is very unfortunate.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
How do you think the step is gonna go?
Well, it's honestly like every step, kind of anyone's guess. Although I'd have to assume Muda is the most well trained in this special line on the last map, giving him a decent chance to at least end up top 8, depending on how he does on the other maps. So I guess he has an advantage, but other than that, I don't know. I don't know at all what's gonna happen today.
Yeah, I saw a tweet by Pack, and he had a quote: "Lap 6, map 6 is gonna be interesting." That's what he quoted. So I'm not sure what he's implying. Maybe he's gonna go for the risky strat. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be this map 6. If I were to lose my points, it's gonna be on Switcheroo, which is gonna be map 3. I will most likely halve my points because that map I don't feel good on it. And then if I were to lose my points on map 5, I will go probably balls to the walls on map 6 and just full send everywhere.
Yeah.
So it could be kind of interesting, but yeah, the halving of my points on map 3 is has a high probability for sure.
Well, at least that's the best map to lose your points on, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's something.
Yeah, map 4, I feel really good on the last 3 maps. It's just a matter of getting it and go home with 30 points.
Well, it sounds better than you did last week when you were more like, oh, I don't know about the last 2 maps. And now you're saying, I feel pretty good, so...
Yeah.
That's good.
It's all about the confidence right now.
Alright, then I'll let you warm up for map 1 and 2. And
Alright.
We'll see you again. Do you want to do like a 2-minute, hey, are you doing in a warm-up after Twitch plays? Or do you feel it's better?
I could join while Twitch plays.
Yeah, let's do that actually. Because why not, right?
Yeah, and then I have my 4 minutes warm-up after in silence.
Yeah,
I think
that sounds like the best solution to this.
All
so
right.
let's do that. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, good luck. And see you then. Okay, well. Let's connect to the server again. Which is possible. Woo! That would be nice. Okay, reloading. But yeah, I mean, from the interview itself, looks pretty good. Spam is way more confident sounding than he was last week. Reminds me more of how he was mentally when we looked, we talked in the first step in the interview, where he was feeling pretty good. He ended up doing very well in that step, and so maybe there's a promise of doing really well on this one as well. Let me... Match starting. That is very nice. Perfectly on time. Perfect organization. Gotta love it. I'm getting ready. I hope everyone else is ready. I hope you have a drink. I hope you have a snack. And I hope you're sitting or lying down comfortably as we're going into step number 3 of the TMGL Winter 2021 edition. Oh! Look at that, we are already at 6 hearts. And that, even though I said exclamation mark spam, we're still at 6 hearts. That's beautiful. Alright, we're currently warming up on Bicycle, and that means we're going live into step number 3 on about 1 minute. This will be our first map, and this is a nice, highly paced map, and I think Spam's gonna do well on this one. We've seen him do really nice lines, especially on the part we just saw. I'm very impressed by the technical ability of our favorite player. Going through these turns and not touching walls and taking as much speed as possible. I can tell you I cannot do that. But therefore, I mean, I'm not in TMGL, so that makes sense. But yeah, it looks so easy when you're just spectating here and looking at the top 16 players of the world. But these maps are actually really, really hard to pull off, especially 6 laps in a row. So... always impressed by the players here. Alright, and here we go. Let me turn this up a little bit so we can hear the cars a little bit better. Yes. And now the music a tad down. Ooh, Carl Jr. not being able to get the first jump, but luckily it's only warm-up. So let's go. 5 seconds and we're live in step 3 of the TMGL Winter 2021 edition. And the warm-up opening phase is starting. We are in map number 1, Bicycle, and we are live. Be in the top 16 is on our screen, and that means we are going... Oh, look at the beautiful camera. T-Tours in the chat, please. We are live. Spam's actually looking really good in the first couple of turns, and he's first. But of course, because of the huge amount of speed that you get from that amazing turn, you get a little bit of airtime. So it's a trade-off you have to make, but it's still looking incredibly good for the Dutch player as he is going on the dirt, still in the top positions. Let's see what he can do on this tech. Oof. That did not look that good. Not the most amount of speed going out of the turn, but... it is always still catch-upable. Oh, a beautiful section here by Spam, though. Already clawing his way back into the top positions. Over the ice we go. Onto a little part tarmac. Gwen in first place right now, but Spam is slowly creeping up the positions. Ooh, almost Papu Yattering right there, but it was not this time. And that's good news for him. Here we go. Gwen is looking strong here at the start of the step. He's already quite far ahead of everyone, but it's only lap number 1. He needs to keep on doing this. And Papu, what? Okay, that is a different line by Papu. For a second there, I thought he was going to snipe everyone in the identity, but he actually takes a little bit less boost, and that way does not have the most amount of exit speed. He will fall down after the identity, but it is Spam right now with an insane identity, especially the just after the start. Doing a beautiful drift right there. And he takes so much speed out of the turns. And now he's going for the attack on Gwen. Little bit different release right there. And this is what I mean. The incredible amount of skill of these players. They just know they need a little bit of a release to not go into the wall. And that way save themselves from destruction. Alright, here we go. The battle is now on for first place. Gwen was struggling a little bit, and that means Papoose, Pack, and Spam all take that opportunity to go for the first place right now. Although it is still incredibly close between these 4 players. Let's see. Behind, we have Scrappy, but the gap is a little... well, there's a gap. Let's just say that. And that means that we are going to focus on these 4 players right now for the win. Spam struggling to keep up with the rest, but he's still quite close. Into the identity we go, and we've seen already a good identity from Spam. So let's see if we can do it again. Papoose again with a different line, and this time around, as you can see, it's actually quite equal. Very interesting. Oh, that was a little bit of snow from Spam. That must... What? That must be bad, I thought, but it's not bad at all. I mean, it's not perfect, but that could have been a lot worse. So, yeah, he does give away some time here, but... Whew, I was a little bit scared that he would fall off, and that would be way, way worse. A respawn right there would give you a couple of seconds to think about what you've done. And now, instead, we still find Spam in top 5 position. Gwen right now has to let go of that first place. As you can see, it is now Kappa going for the attack. Look at the attack Kappa is doing. He's really, really risking it, trying to go for the win here. And looking good. Brand now in the mix as well. It is so incredibly close between all of these players. But, hello? Gwen did not want to end well here. Instead, went to go all the way to the left. Not sure what he was doing, but he's giving up quite a bit of time right there. Now, also... Oh, look at this. Spam is going for the attack. So much speed out of this one. Into another identity we go. Papoose and Tween are looking good. Bran as well. Now suddenly is in 3rd place. Good job by the French player. But the map is not over yet. This time around, Spam does not take any snow. So that's pretty good. Over the finish we go. Bran takes the best lap. And that is, yeah, that was quite obvious. Because he went from like top 8 to now 1st place. Incredibly performs by Bran, but the map is not over. We are in lap 4 out of 6. Pack is now going for the attack. Tween is struggling a little bit. He's going to slow down. That means Spam is going to go for the overtake on him. Pack is the next target. Is it going to happen this one? Oh, that does not look like it's going to happen on this turn here. Nope. Indeed. Tween actually now back in the lead. Oh, as Bran makes a mistake. And even though he was so fast everywhere, now we see him falling down once again. Spam is quite happy with that one, as he is now in top 4 once again. Really good position here for the Dutch player. And to the checkpoint we go. Everyone is making it once again. Kappa actually wants a piece of that point. Sorry, at the 4th position. Actually is able to overtake Spam for a little bit, but now with the inside line, Spam is back and forth again. And back and forth it is between Kappa and Spam. Here we go into another identity. We are at 4 out of 6. It is so incredibly close between all of these players, but it is Pack who takes the lead now. He is 1st place, Tween is 3rd, Papoose is 2nd, Spam in 4th. Trying to keep up with these players, but it is quite hard, as you can see. Brand still with the fastest lap, but he's nowhere to be seen as he went into the wall a little bit ago. Kappa now, it was able to overtake Spam as Kappa had just plainly a little bit of a better section right there. And now Carl Jr. is in the mix as well. Spam has to give away his top 4 position to 5 and 6. And is now 0.6 behind the leader. Pack still in 1st place. He is 2nd on the general standings after losing 84 points in step number 1. Still 2nd place. That is quite a feat indeed. And he's looking to solidify his 2nd position. I think getting 1st this step is going to be quite hard, as Carl Jr. is at 151 points. But still, Pack wants to try it at least. Still in 1st place, he is. Spam is still looking strong, looking solid. Doesn't look like he's going to give away any more positions. But also doesn't look like he's going for any overtakes. As we are moving into the 2nd to last identity. Sorry. Yes. Not the last one, but the one before is what I mean. And here we go. Over the finish line, we are in lap 6 out of 6, and Carl Jr. is struggling. Tween is struggling. Papoose is struggling. What is going on? Map 6, the curse is on. Everyone is making mistakes, and Spam is getting a free bronze medal for himself. What do you mean? He is more than a second behind, but still 3rd place. So many people are going full send, and Spam is just taking advantage of so many mistakes everywhere. Kappa is in a nice 2nd place. Let's see, Riolu is in 4th. Wait, I was saying 3rd and 4th at the same time, but no, he is in 4th place. Carl Jr. is still close by though, and looks like Carl has a bit of a better pace, and they are both trying to come closer to Spam, but it does not look like that's gonna happen anytime soon, as Spam still solid in that 3rd place. The bronze medal, Spam looking good here. Last identity coming up. Let's zoom in on Spam. Can he do it? Decent first identity, but it does look like Carl Jr. came a little bit closer. He needs a good one on the second one as well. Over the boosters we go. It does look like Spam is going to lock in that 3rd place. Good amount of points for Spam in the first map. Bronze medal is very, very good. That is really, really nice. Just that first map getting a good start for yourself. It also boosts your confidence, of course, and your ability to really focus in the other maps. It just gives that momentum boost. Scrappy does not seem like he has the momentum boost for going for him, as he is finishing backwards, 27 seconds behind 1st place. But yeah, 12 points for the Dutch player here. Alliance Spam looking good at the start of this step. Only Kappa and Pack were able to beat him on map number 1. And that is not a lot of players. Right, let's go into map number 2. Which is a pretty famous one. You might remember it from the previous steps. You might remember it for its carnage in the identity. It is Bookcase. We're gonna read some books tonight. And hopefully we read through them so fast that they are still out the bookcase and you can drive through it. Beautiful analogy. Beautiful. And just to refresh your memories here, let's go in to a map preview of Bookcase. And let's see what the identity looked like again. Alrighty. Beautiful, beautiful. Bookcase by Deska TM. We have about 45 seconds left. And we're almost into live once again. Of course, this will be the last map where players will not lose any points if they're not top 8. So if you do a mistake like Carl Jr. just did, it will not be the end of the world. And that is very much different from how it was 2 steps ago when this was map number 6 and we had some very, very interesting results. So yeah, let's see what the players will be doing this time around on Bookcase. Of course, a map that they played so much, they're probably sick of it, and this, luckily for them, will be the last time they see it. Alright, and just to refresh your memories here, this is how we ended up after map number 1, Pack winning, and Spam was 3rd. Very nice. Okay, here we go. We're live. T-Tour's camera is turned on, and we are going live into Bookcase. And here we go. Spam right now in 3rd place, actually looking strong once again. And I think Spam's starts are actually getting better and better every step. And I'm quite impressed by that, and it's looking really, really good. Massa this time in the lead. He wants to get those 20 points with his Spam so incredibly close to him. Let's see if he can go for the 1st place. Can we see Spam's face in the corner of the stadium? Well, no, because Gwen just did the notes here part. So, yeah. Wow, okay. A lot of people overtaking Spam right now, although I don't feel like Spam was making any huge mistakes. It was just everyone else going full risk right there. But let's see what happens in the identity. Can everyone make it? Here we go. Bookcase number 1, cleared by Spam. Gets a nice jump. And let's go for the backslide. Beautiful! Oh, look at this! Only Bren is still ahead of Spam. Now that is what I like to see. 7 is on the car. Changes into 2. Now that is just incredible. And now it's only Brand left. And honestly, Spam is probably has the pace to overtake Brand here and go for the win. And if you can do another 5 of those identities, that's going to be a map win for sure. Beautiful identity by Spam. And I've seen some people actually just straight up saving the identity, which I'm quite surprised by. That even in TMGL, people are saving the identity. Spam isn't though, and as you can see, that is paying off for sure, as he is still in the top positions. Alright, here we go. A little bit of attack section here, and of course everyone's so incredibly good at attack over the years that not a lot is happening, but now we will see a lot happening for sure. Into the bookcase identity we go. We see Spam with an early release that's going to give him a nice amount of speed, and he is already coming closer to Carl Jr., but he's actually taking the safe line this time. Probably was not feeling confident in his ability to pull this one off correctly. And you know, if you know you're not going to make it and you're able to adjust the line, that is a very good idea indeed. And funnily enough, he ends up 5th as he was already before this identity. So very interesting part there. I think Spam not only taking it safe, but actually quite fast for the safe route. And now finds himself in a battle with the Australian Muda, who was 4th, but now 5th, but now 4th, but now 5th, but now 4th, but now 5th. It is incredibly close between these two players, although the gap between Spam and 3rd place Papu right now is quite big. Brand still going for the no-slide route, and as you can see, that is paying off once again. He extends his lead for 1st place. Muda now back in the battle with Spam. Spam with the inside line, that's gonna pop off, I hope. No, Muda actually has more speed. Ooh, but now Carl Jr. is back in the mix, but we go into another identity. Who can do it the best? Let's see what is gonna happen. First jump is cleared. Spam looks like he's saving once again. Did not get a good amount of speed, and you have to save it at that point, otherwise you don't make it. That's gonna cost him a little bit of time, but as you can see, not a lot. The save does not cost that much. Yeah, Muda is quite far ahead now, but Carl Jr. is not that far ahead of Spam right now. Yeah, if you keep going like this, you're still going to get quite a nice amount of points here. So, not too bad by Spam, although I'm kind of hoping for some nice identities coming up. Bram with the fastest lap is also in 1st place, looking to get 20 points. Pack is doing great. Once again, he's in 2nd place. Papu, Muda, Carl Jr., Spam, and now we have Gwen in the mix for the battle. And let's see, you can see Gwen going on the inside here. And yeah, it is faster. It is definitely faster if you pull it off correctly. But if you get a gear down there, which of course Gwen didn't get this round, but if you do get that gear down, you're going to lose a lot of time. So it is quite risky, and that's why Spam is not going for it. But as you can see, if you pull it off correctly, it's quite fast. But what is also quite fast is doing the bug slide in the end here in the identity. Let's see if Spam is doing it this time. Looks like he's going for it. And while Riolo wanted to go for the attack, it is now an incredibly big gap between Riolo and Spam once again. And now we are once again close to Carl Jr. and Gwen. So quite good identity here for Spam. Top 7 for him. Gwen has the fastest lap. And we go into lap number 5. 2.5 seconds difference between Spam and 1st place. That's going to be hard to catch up. But maybe, just maybe, we can see some overtakes here. Oh, I have infinite power. I just lightning bolted Gwen out of the track. I'm sorry, Gwen. I didn't mean to. Although it is quite nice for Spam in this case. So, you know, gotta take what you can get, right? Top 6 now for the Dutch player, and Carl Jr. right ahead of him. Lap 5 out of 6. Spam taking the steady Eddie route, as we have seen from the other steps as well. And it is a tactic we see once again in step number 3 of the TMGL Winter 2021 edition. Gwen is still quite close to Spam though, so it's not over yet. And Spam is going for the backslide. Muda is saving it actually, and that's going to be the opportunity for Spam to go for the overtake. Good job by the Dutch player, as he is now moving into 5th place, going into the last lap. 5th place is a lot better than 6th place, more points for yourself. Let's see what is going to happen in the last lap. Currently, we have Bran still in the lead. Papu, 2nd place. Pack and Carl Jr. are looking strong as well. But it is Spam still in 5th. Carl Jr. is a little bit ahead of him. I don't think we will see any overtakes here unless we see some mistakes from the people that are ahead of Spam right now. It's going to be more about, can Spam hold on to the top 5 position as Gwen and Muda go for the attack. Here we see the inside line in action this time around. Wow, look at how wide Gwen went. Probably had to save it a little bit there because that did not look like the normal line. And so also he did not gain a lot on Spam. So Spam now looking quite solid in this 5th place position. Let's go into the last identity of Bookcase. We will see in this season. Can Spam pull it off? Looks like he's going for it. Yes, he made it. And now the bug slide. Beautiful. Can he overtake Carl Jr.? He does overtake Carl Jr. in the end because Carl Jr. had a bad identity. That's just beautiful to see. 4th place for Spam. That is the bronze medal into 4th place on map 1 and 2. Beautiful to see. Absolutely crazy performance by Spam so far. And he also has the fastest lap. The fastest lap for Spam. That's the thing I don't see a lot. But it happened. Really, really good job here in lap number 6. It seems like Spam just went full risk for it. And it paid off. He overtook Carl Jr. And that's 3 extra points for himself. Very, very nice. He is now 3rd place overall in the step. Only Peck and Bren ahead of him. And he's already on 24 points. Now that's good. That is very, very good. Alright, but we are moving in map number 3. And if you were here for the pre-match interview, you will probably start sweating a little bit now. Because map number 3 is the map Spam was a little bit scared about. And it's also the first map that we will see the point loss system enabled once again. The players that do not get top 8 at the end of this map will lose half the points they've gathered so far. That means that in the case of Spam, he will lose 12 points if he does not get top 8. Let's hope he can do it. But we've already heard from Spam that that's gonna be a little bit scary. But you know, he's playing incredibly well so far. Maybe he can continue the trend and still get the top 8. That's definitely gonna be where we're gonna try and get to in this map. Because I don't think we'll see another 3rd or 4th place here. Alright, the map is called Switcheroo. Let's look at the preview map video. My English is very good today. Alright, and we are back for another round. Map number 3, Switcheroo, as you've seen from the map preview. Woo. Nice identity here where you do a couple of 180s and then get as much booster as possible, giving you as much speed as possible in the turnaround. Now, what is scary about this map is not really the map itself, but more that everyone on this map is just incredibly fast. So you cannot really do what Spam just did. Basically. Alright, here we go. We are live on map number 3. Our goal will be in the top 8, as you can see on the screen right now. Thank you, TrackMania, for giving me that visual cue. I almost forgot. Alright, here we go. Decent start here, and we already see someone making a huge mistake. I think it was Tween. Yeah, Tween was not able to pull off the start correctly. Slowing down quite a bit. He's going to be already 2 seconds behind in basically the second turn of the map. Not too good for Tween here. Spam is not looking strong either, I gotta be honest, just ahead of Tween. Oh, but we do see, of course, mistakes all around. Scrappy this time around, not feeling too good here in this step. Has made some huge mistakes in map 1, and now we once again see him in the last positions. But the map is not over. Spam actually oh, look at the speed. He is pressing B to boost. Oh, he's so fast. Here we go into the first identity. Let's see what Spam can pull off in the identity. Booster is being taken. Link and Aurel are being left behind. But now, we are gonna move into lap number 2. Actually, Spam with a nice amount of speed. Good low airtime as well. And that means we can overtake Evan. That is a good start on lap number 2. Low airtime here for Spam as well. But he needs to keep pushing it. He is only in 11th place. Now 12 once again because Evan is suddenly incredibly fast. Oh, Gwen with another mistake. Gwen not looking too strong. He does seem fast. But he also seems like he goes into the wall a lot. Just like Spam just did. That is very unfortunate. And we know, of course, just like I said just before, Spam needs to keep pushing it. And if you are pushing it, you are trying to get every hundredth of a second out of every turn. And you cannot really afford to save any. Sometimes you will have to make mistakes like that. It is very unfortunate. But yeah, luckily it is only map number 3. Spam currently 2 seconds behind. That is possible to catch up, though. Like, that is not too much. So let's focus on Spam. Continue to focus on Spam a little bit. Only Scrappy behind him so far. Tween was able to overtake him. Gwen was able to overtake him. And, yeah. We are only on lap 3 out of 6. We have about 3.5 laps to go. So enough room for Spam to try to go for some overtakes. But I gotta be honest, it's not looking that strong here for the Dutch player. In the meantime, though, we have in the lead Papu and Pack. Let's look at the leaders of this track so far. It is Pack once again. Honestly, I'm incredibly impressed by Pack's performance in this season so far. Yes, he is only second on the scoreboard behind Carl Jr., but we of course know why that is the case if you have seen step number 1. And once again, he's looking to gather an insane amount of points in the first couple of maps here. As we see him in the lead once again, getting not only the best lap previous lap, but now once again the best lap. He is just on his own right now. Papu the only one who can even get close to him. As you can see, look at the gap. It is lap 4. And Pack is just so far ahead of everyone. Only Papu is even remotely close. Carl Jr. and Kappa, known for their incredible amount of speed, are just not able to keep up with these two players. Let's take a quick gander at Spam here, who is now 2.4 seconds behind. I hope you don't mind as I'm focusing a little bit here on the players in the lead, as I don't think Spam will be able to get back into the top 8 after the mistake in the wall. Pack still in the lead here. Onto the grass we go into another identity. I'm following Papu right now, who is second place on as we are entering almost lap number 5. Pack is gaming indeed as we going over the finish line. And this time around, no best lap is being beaten. That means Pack still has a fastest lap so far. And you can see that. I mean, he is still in first place. And the big pointers here, only Spam with a lot of points, who is not in the top 8. That is very sad to see. But it is luckily only 50% loss, so he will keep holding on to 12 points. And that is not too bad. Brandon right now in 6th place. Looking decent. I think he's going to keep his points here towards the end. Let's focus once again. Can Pack hold on to this first place? Or will Papu come closer here? This gap is actually quite consistent here between the two players, which means Papu is keeping up with Pack so far. And if Papu keeps putting up the pressure, Pack might crumble. And that will be the opportunity for Papu to go for the map win. Get 100 euros for himself and get 20 points. Here we go. Let's move into the last lap of Switcheroo. Looks like Massa is being cheered on. Being cheered for. But Massa... Oh, I think he needs to go. As you can see here, he is top 8, but barely. Muda right now in 9th position. This is the gap between 8 and 9. Muda will be the unfortunate point losser, as he will lose 5 points just because he will be 9th at the end. Quite unfortunate. In the meantime, Spam was able to overtake Link here, who made a mistake, so a little bit better than before. But yeah, as you can see, he's losing more and more ground to top 8. He is not going to be able to get back into the top 8 near the end of the map, but hopefully he'll do better in map number 4. In the meantime, though, we have Pack just extending his lead. He's now half a second ahead of Papu, who is... And Pack is also more than a second ahead of Carl Jr. as we are moving into the end. Last identity. Can Pack hold down the nerves and lock in the win? It looks like he's gonna do it. Get 22 points for himself and also get 100 euros. Incredible job by the Englishman, as he is just gonna extend his step winning lead. Spam has made another mistake here near the end, and he's gonna get dead last in Switcheroo. Yeah, unfortunate result here for Spam, but he will still end up with 12 points after this map. Not a lot, but also not 0, right? So, let's hope he will do better in the next map. Pack is already on his way to getting an insane amount of points in this step. Hopefully for him. Oh, quick math by the streamer is failing again. It was actually 13 points. Oh yeah, I forgot about the +1. That is it, exactly. You of course got a 1 point for finishing, which is quite nice. Alright, and here we go into the next map. This will be map number 4 and the last map before we get the break. Which means get your keyboard ready, because after this map, we, as a chat, will be controlling Spam's car. We're gonna get a Twitch plays during the break here of 6 minutes. And you will be able to control the car by typing in the chat. Forward, backward, left, right, or even respawn. And let's hope that we, as a chat, can win. Because we will be playing against the other streamers and casters of the tournament. So, now I'm feeling like there's a lot of spam 5 hats here in the chat who will not spam RS for respawn. Right, guys? After this map, the Twitch plays will start, but we still have Slalom to go. Before that happens, let's go into the map again. Or sorry, the map preview. Alright. Oh, look at the timing. Impeccable. What a production value this stream has. Let's go. We are live in Slalom. Be in the top 8 is in our screen, and that means, once again, I'll remind everyone, top 8 is where you don't lose any points. If you get bottom 8, you will lose half. And Spam was able to pull that off last time. Let's hope he doesn't do it again. 13 points for him on the scoreboard so far. Oh my god, Massa is showing us how to lose points, I guess. As he just made a huge mistake at the start of the map. Oh, beautiful turn by Spam. Over the grass. 0 airtime. And he's going to go for some overtakes. Yeah, the start was not that great, but he's already clawing his way back into the top 8 green positions. He's right now on 9th position, and that is only 1 left into the green. Let's see if we can pull that off here as we are closing in on the identity on the grass. We go in so much speed. Left and right, different lines here by the players, but it looks like Spam actually pulls off a nice one as he is now in the green. Onto the identity we go. Oh my god, what incredible identity by Spam here, overtaking like 4 people in 1 turn. Now that is what I'm talking about. Back with the fastest lap, he is once again in the lead. Incredible performance by the Englishman. I don't know how he can be stopped in this step. But so far so good for Spam though, as he is looking to continue his streak from map 1 and 2, where we did see him getting 3rd and 4th. Really good performance here by Spam, and once again, he is holding the bronze medal for himself after lap 1. Really, really good here. And we've seen already that he can do a very, very good identity. If he continues to do so, he might challenge Pack and Gwen here for the win. Papu right now has the pace in the rest of the map though. He will overtake Spam here. Oh, but Gwen makes a huge mistake. S-tier is what I called him at the start of the season. But he seems to be S-tier and crashing instead. Here we go over the engine cut. Spam is half a second behind. Evan has so much speed and he wants to go for the overtake. But oh my god! F1, where are you going? Oh, F1 is just flying away. F1 Airlines goes for the respawn. The identity for Spam was not the best this time around. And he will get overtaken by a couple of people. But at least he didn't pull an F1 right there. Alright, and he... Oh! Hello? Huh? What just happened? Oh my god, I totally missed that. He probably touched his CP. Yeah, that is a 5 seconds sag. Yeah. Looked pretty good, but right now, Spam is now 5 seconds behind top 8. Looks like about the same situation as we've seen in map number 3, which he was not able to catch up to. Yeah, and once again, not an insane identity by Spam here. Afi goes for the respawn. Yeah, he does overtake someone here going into lap number 4, but we have 3 laps left to go, 5 seconds. I'm gonna look at... What? I'm getting a deja vu here. Didn't we just see this in map 3? We have Spam crashing, being behind like 5 seconds, behind top 8. And we have Peck and Papu in 1st and 2nd place. Right? What's going on here? Oh no, it's different. Never mind. Papu is 1st. There we go. It is different. Oh! I'm eating my words right now. Peck once again goes for the overtake. Just an incredible section here by the Englishman once again. As he is once again in 1st place. Massa with the fastest lap so far. Even though he is 12th place. As we've seen a little bit of a mistake by him at the start of this map. And right now he's trying to catch up, back into the top 8. But Peck and Papu right now taking the lead. And I think Peck just had an incredible identity. This might be the fast lap overtake. No, it is not. Massa still with the fastest lap. Although Peck is still in a solid position in 1st place. I don't know what is happening here, but Peck is just incredible in this step. Crazy. Brand once again looking good as well. Honestly, he is just a lot better than people's expectations of him going into the season. Once again, Brand is doing incredible in this step. Riolo looking good here. 22 points for himself on the scoreboard already. And once again in that top 8. Now we have Gwen, who made a mistake earlier. But has the pace apparently to get back into the top 8. And look at that nose slide. Are you kidding me? Now that is just some skill and a half right there. And as you can see, it is so much faster than if you take it a little bit safer and go for the slides on the dirt. Gwen pulling it off right here. Meanwhile, we have a battle for top 8 between Muda and Carl Jr. The Australian versus the Canadian. Onto the identity we go. Muda is famous for his ice skills and he is showing us that once again. Nice identity here for Muda. And he will be able to go for the overtake on Carl Jr. Maybe. As we are moving into lap 6 of the 6. In the meantime though, we have Spam about 4 seconds behind as we... he looks slow once again. I think he just touched once again. Yeah. So sadly for him, we will not see Spam in the top 8 once again. Let's look at this battle though for 8th place between Muda and Carl Jr. We don't see Carl Jr. battling for top 8 often, but when he does, he often wins. So I'm fearing for Muda here, who has 10 points. Carl Jr. has a lot more to fear though. He's on 31 points, about to lose half of that. As we are closing in on the finish line. In the meantime though, we have Peck still in the lead by about a second. He looks to take the win here. Muda is looking very strong towards the latter part of this round. And that means he will probably deny Carl Jr. the top 8. And Carl Jr. will lose half of his points. It is not happening because someone just made a huge mistake. Papu is giving away 2nd place. It is... Someone is getting a lot of money on his PayPal account. Right now. Spam, a little bit sad here because of that mistake. Yeah, and some mistakes as well afterwards. Getting 14th, losing half of his points once again. He will enter map 5 and 6, not with a lot of points, but hopefully he will do well on those and get a decent step in the end. Muda is the fastest lap taker. And that was quite important. He had the fastest lap while Carl Jr. was trying to snipe his top 8 away. Muda knew what he was up against and he was able to handle the pressure from Carl Jr. being behind you. And that is a lot of pressure, I can tell you that. Alright. Let's go into Twitch Plays TrackMania. You will now control the car. I am going to spam the chat with the commands that you can do. Here we go. This is how you do it. Forward, back, right, and left. I will keep spamming it a couple of times. As you can see, you have degrees on how many times you can do it. You can go a lot left or a little bit left. If you want to control the car, make sure that you type. Alright? Hope everyone got it, because of course the chat is going very fast right now. Oh! Look at this! We actually have the controls on the screen. 5-head Nadeo. Alright, I will unmute just in case Spam also unmutes. And he can talk with us here as we are going into Clash. Alright, so the idea is that Twitch chat will control the car. We as a chat will control the car. You can type accelerate, brake, left, right and respawn. The car has a top speed of 50 kilometers an hour. You can see the track right in front of us here. We will be playing against the other streams that also cover TMGL. Hopefully, us 5-headers here will be able to win. I wish everyone good luck. And let's go. Alright. Here we go. We're going into the wall right now. But we're not doing bad. Oh, guys, we gotta go right. No. Oh, we're going back. Okay, this is good. Okay. Okay, guys, we can do this. Oh, almost, almost. Okay, we respawn, let's go. Beautiful, let's go forward. Oh, looks like we're still going left. Alright, decent. Oh, okay. We're not stuck. We're not stuck. Let's go. We are overtaking Muda. We're overtaking Link. We are right now top 9. But we're still losing points, guys. Oh, this looks beautiful. Chat, you're doing it. Look at this. Oh, look at this. We're gonna overtake Pack. No, but Pack is going fast now too. Oh, look at this. Oh, we're going too far right. Oh, no. Guys, this is not cocky. We don't need to overwall. What is... I guess this works. Interesting tactic by the chat here. Wait, what happens at the checkpoint? Do we make it? I think we make it. Alright. No! Yes! Left and forward, guys. You can do it. Oh, no. We're going on the railing again. Oh, we are incredible cocky players. But sadly, that's not really what we're doing. Okay, we have to respawn. We can go for this. But this turn is going to be really hard. Can we do it? Oh, no. That does not look good. Okay. Okay. That's promise here. Alright, we have to respawn. Let's try this again. Let's take it really slow. Not a lot of forwards, guys. Okay, to the right, to the right. Oh! Yeah, it is really hard to get unstuck from this. Right, let's respawn. and then start again. Alright, good, good. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of respawns, guys. Okay, good. This looks good. This looks promising. Now we gotta turn right. Wait, F1 finished the lap? That is crazy. Alright, this looks promising. But now we need to go left. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, a little bit of backwards. Not too much. Okay, now forward left. Oh. This is really, really hard. Okay. The car does not like steering, it seems. We are top 10 right now. Kappa is doing the same as us. We're both stuck on this one part. This part of the map is really... Hello? Afi? Are you... What? Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is really hard to get out of. I don't know. Okay, apparently we decided to respawn. That gives us another chance to maybe get a better approach. But let's take it nice and slow, everyone. Okay, we're not stuck yet. This is the... We might grind the reel. Turn left, left, left. Oh... Yes! Yes! Oh, yes! How did we do this? Incredible! Let's take... Can we get the checkpoint before the time runs out? I think we can. There's Riolu, guys. Can we take Riolu? Let's do it. Full risk. Forward. Forward. Forward we go. Okay, but we overtook Scrappy at least. But it does not look like we're gonna overtake Riolu this time. Still though. Top 7. We got our points. We didn't lose any. Right, GG everyone. GG. I cannot believe we made that turn. I am proud of every single one in the chat here. We made that turn. That turn looks so hard. We still did it. We still did it. Alright. Oh, by the way, welcome back to the TMGL Step 3. Because that is actually what's happening after this little break. We are gonna move into map 5 and 6. Spam so far. Maybe not the big winner of it all. But we still have 2 maps left to go. And we know Spam feels good on these 2. So maybe, if he gets top 8 twice in a row, he will definitely get top 8 from the step. Also get a nice amount of points. And we have a lot of people with a lot of points right now. That means that if Spam gets top 8, he will probably deny someone else. He will probably deny someone else the top 8. And that someone else loses all their points. And that is actually very beneficial. I mean, that is also a factor in all of this, right? If you deny someone else points, that gives you more wiggle room to get into the top 8 in the end of the season. Alright. Good job, chat, but Spam is now controlling the car once again. And I do feel like, even though as a collective we are probably very good at TrackMania, Spam is a little bit better than us. And let's just let him control the car. As we are still warming up on frozen fridges here. The players have 3 minutes of warm-up left to go. To get back into the flow a little bit, of course, they couldn't play. And they had to watch. Which is fair. So now they have a couple of minutes to get back into warming up and feeling how the car works without chat interacting with it. Alright, so Frozen Fridges will be map 5 out of 6. And I have a map preview. So let's go for it. Oh, no interview, by the way. Spam wants to refocus, get his mental game back and ready, which makes sense to me. So let's go into the map preview. Alright, as you can see here, reactor boost up the identity, and you turn around after the reset block on the ice where the checkpoint is, and you go down again. Let's go for that. Alright, so there's 1 more minute to go. People are still warming up. Let's take a look at the scoreboard so far. Pack is looking strong. 76 points. He's just crazy this step. Bren is also very, very good. 49. We have Carl Jr. at 37. Kappa at 36. Riolu is doing surprisingly well here. A very good job by the German player. 31 points. Papu, Tween, Muda, and then we have on the right side of the screen Gwen, Massa, Spam, Afi, Evan, Aurel, Link, and Scrappy. And yeah, overall, I mean, Spam still ends up with 10 points going into map 5 and 6. And if you do get a nice 5 and 6, you still end up with 20 to 30 points. And that's not too bad. That's not too bad. So this step definitely can still be salvaged if Spam does well here in the upcoming 2 maps. Alright, here we go. 15 seconds and we're gonna go live on Frozen Bridges. And the warm-up, the final phase is starting. And the final phase means that if you do not get top 8, you don't lose half anymore. No. You lose all your points. So the pressure on the players is now incredibly high because you cannot afford to get in the bottom 8. Especially if your name is back right now. Because he is already built up 76 points. Looking good so far though for him as he is taking first place. Spam looking really strong here for a second, but risked it maybe a little bit too much. Had to save himself. Did so correctly, however. And is still in the mix, in the lead. Alright. Here we go onto the dirt. Nice section by Spammiej. Overtaking some people already. We are only 0.10 behind the top 8. And that's definitely catch-upable, as I always say. Over the sausage block we go. Riolu has more extra speed. He will find himself overtaking some people here. Okay. First identity coming up. Reactor boost. Zoop. Alright. Spam actually in the green right now. That is very, very good news. Top 8 is where you want to be. That's where the party is at. It is incredibly close, however. As you can see, every checkpoint, a bunch of positions change. And that, of course, makes sense as everyone is so incredibly close together. Alright, first identity cleared correctly. It is all really, really close. And as Spam has already mentioned in the pre-match interview, this map is not more about surviving the map, not making any mistakes, but also a lot about how fast you are on the map. And it's going to be much more cutthroat in how your pace is versus how consistent you are in not making any mistakes. As you can see right now, the player with the best pace, it is back. He is in the lead once again, about 0.4 ahead of everyone else, and he is looking to get another 20 points for himself. He already has the fastest lap, and he's looking to get another fastest lap here in the second lap. Spam, in the meantime, is now in the green once again, although Carl Jr. is going for the attack. He really does not want to get bottom 8 here, and he is fighting for it. Oh! Okay, we're good. We're good. Second part of the identity. Spam actually in 7th place right now. He is about 0.8 behind Pack. But that is not important. What is important is that you get top 8 right now. And this is looking strong. Good identity here by Alliance Spam. And he now is in a battle with Aurel for 6th place, which he takes very briefly as Aurel has a little bit of a different line. But this line by Spam is definitely better. Look at this. The inside line is definitely taking taking off here, as he is going for the overtake on Aurel, and Aurel is being left behind. Alright, next up, ahead of Spam right now, we have Brent and Carl Jr. The two players that are very high on the scoreboard, and they're looking to keep on holding on to their points. Riolu and Aurel right now are trying to take the 6th place from Spam away, and Riolu is looking like he's doing that successfully. Actually, never mind. Spam just popping off right now on this turn. Not only overtaking Riolu, but now Bren is actually incredibly close. Bren going super wide, almost going into the wall, and now Spam is briefly at least ahead of Bren. They are so close together. It is hard to tell, but after this identity, we will probably know more. Oh, Spam is a little bit faster. Looks like Spam is taking the identity just a tiny bit better than Bren here. Although the last identity... Oh, I don't know. It's so hard to call. Yes, it is Spam actually with more exit speed. He will move in the top 5 position. This is what we like to see. Top 5 for Spam here. And he looks like he has the pace to keep holding on to the top 8. Carl Jr. makes the mistake! Carl Jr. makes a mistake and he's slowing down quite a bit. He is now in 11th position with 37 points, looking to lose it all in map number 5. Which is another good point for Spam, because now he is in the top 4. And we know Spam can get that bronze medal. Papu, here we go. We are coming. We are coming. Oh, look at this. Spam has more speed. This is looking very good. Spam looks very strong on this map. Very strong indeed. Onto the identity we go. We are over halfway right now, as we are in lap 4 out of 6. About to move in lap 5. Kappa is stuck on the top. What? Okay, he must have disconnected, as he is now 130 seconds behind. And that is a yikes, because Kappa has 36 points. Can I get an F in the chat for Kappa, please? As Pack is being left behind. And I need to focus on Spam once again, because look at this. Only Papu is left. Pack made a mistake, but it looks like he is still in the top 8 at least. Look at... What? Huh? Look at how close this is. Spam is second, but like... It's like a couple of tenths of seconds. What is going on? One tiny mistake and Spam is not second at all anymore. But right now he is. Papu makes the mistake. Spam is first. Spam is the leader. He is 0.00 seconds behind first place, because he is in first place. On to the next identity we go. Lap 5 out of 6. This means that after this identity we only have 1 lap to go, and Spam is still in first place, and the margin is not a lot, but it is enough to work with. Let's see if we can do it. Kappa is still with us in spirit, as he is on the top of this little hill here. But Spam takes another good identity, and he will stay first. Going into lap number 6. Riolu, Aurel, and Afi all wanted to overtake him. But it is still Spam in that first place. Back, once again, is back in the mix here. Look at this. He made a little mistake. Who cares? He's back in second. Crazy player. But that is also very scary. Because Pack is so fast. And he is honestly the highest chance of everyone here to once again overtake Spam for the lead. But Spam is still holding strong here. 0.16. Oh! Pack is so fast, but Spam is still in the lead. Looks like about equal speed, and that means Spam will hold on to his first place. On to the last identity we go. Can he pull it off? Can he get the 20 pointers? Can he get the 100 euros? Here we go. Second part of the identity looks good. Once again, Spam is still ahead. I'm looking at Pack because he's the only one who can go for the overtake on Spam here. That is not gonna happen. We will see Spam win the map. Get 20 points on map number 5. Hallelujah. GG. Are you kidding me? What a performance here by Alliance Spam, and he is first place. Only 0.3 ahead of Pack, but that's enough to get 20 points for yourself. Crazy, and we go all the way to 30 points. Bam! Just like that. Ooh, I'm just reading a chat that apparently Link was 1/1000th of a second. behind the player that ended up being 8th. So he is 1,000th of a second away from holding on to his points. Now that is very sad. 100. It's just, I don't know. It was close at least. And now also Kappa with the DNF. Apparently he disconnected or something. I don't know exactly what happened. We will probably see a tweet from him after the step explaining what happened right there. Yeah, you don't like seeing it. That's all I can say. Alright, the last map. 6 out of 6. This is the scary one, everyone. We've seen from the pre-match interview that we have some different lines. Basically, you have a safe line. Then you have what we will call the Muda line for this cast. Because Muda was the one randomly getting minus 10 seconds on the world record yesterday. Because he has a different line in the identity. Saving about 1.5 to 2 seconds every round. But it is a little bit harder to pull off. And then you have another insane one, which Link and Massa were posting about on Twitter yesterday. That is even scarier and also another second faster. So, this identity is going to be crazy. Off the charts. Ugh. Words are hard. Let's go into the map preview. Alright, perfect timing once again. What you just saw in the map preview is what... We have a pause. I'm guessing Kappa will need to reconnect, which is why we're pausing. Anyway, what you just saw in the map preview is what I would call the safe strat. Going from right to left is not too hard to pull off, but you might lose seconds to the players that will go for the risky strat. But the players that go for the risky strat, they might just have to respawn, which is probably worse. So, I don't know what's gonna happen. The players with the balls of steel will win. That's who can control the nerves. They will probably win it this time. And Spam is very, very experienced in high-level TrackMania games. I mean, he was world champion in 2012. It is now 21, so that was a long time ago already. And since then, he has not stopped playing TrackMania. And kept on being at the top level. And still is to this day. As you can see from last map, where he won. So that is very, very impressive. And yeah, that amount of experience might give him the edge here. When it is all about the nerves, really. And about being able to control your car in the best way possible. Right, let's see here. If Spam is doing... Oh! Yep. Okay. That is the really risky one, I'm pretty sure. You go in the middle here, and then you jump to the left. And if you pull this off, as you can see, it is a lot faster than the normal route. And it looks like Spam is just practicing it here. And yeah, so far, 2 fails. One actually he got. 3 fails. 4 fails. You can see how hard this is, right? Like, it is really, really hard to pull this off. 5 fails. Oh dear. Oh, that's an interesting line. This is different from everyone else, I think. Anyone else? Oh, this is the safe strat. Okay. Informed caster. Being informed by chat. I've been slacking on the spam streams this week, sorry. Oh, here we go. Oh. Let's try that again. Oh, I see. Yeah, so that's medium. And safe is to the left. And really risky is like the one spam kept failing a couple of minutes ago. Well. Yeah, that's the Muda line. Alright. I don't know what the players will do. And they will probably adjust what they're gonna do in the identity based on the position they're at currently. Because some players will probably just be happy with the top 8 finish. Let's say, for example, Pack right now, right? He's on 90 points. So, really, I'm pretty sure that Pack will be happy with anything in the top 8 right now. So, he will probably adjust his line in such a way that if he knows he will be top 8, he will start saving. And for someone like Link, Tween, anyone else that is in the right side of the scoreboard here, they don't have that much to lose, and they have a lot to gain by risking it and trying to go for the for first place or second or third. So we might see those players risk a lot more, which then forces the players who are in top 6 and 5 also to risk, because they might get overtaken by the people that are full risking, that are 9, 10, 11. Which means, in the end, everyone is full risking and everyone is crashing. There we go. We solved it. And this ice drift as well is quite scary and, yeah, I don't know. Alright, so Kappa is back, but we're currently pausing for Scrappy. Apparently he is having some problems. Let's yeah, he's not in the server right now. So we're pause champing a little bit for that. Oh, I'm seeing in chat here that apparently Scrappy was able to get into a matchmaking game. He's quickly playing it. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm not sure exactly what the queue times of Scrappy is by now, but I'm pretty sure it's yeah, it's worth for us to wait a little bit so he can play his match. Now we're just, I'm not completely sure what's going on, but we're waiting right now for Scrappy to once again get back into this server where he can play. Let's see by now if he has joined. Yeah, he's in the server, so that's good news. We'll probably continue sometime soon. And we see Thomas Cole here on the corners of the stadium. Pack is first place on the scoreboard and is now proudly being shown on the corners of the stadium. You know, can I make a prediction? I don't think Pack will fail this, right? He will get top 8. I don't see Pack failing this. But if he does not get top 8, I cannot imagine the angry mob on Twitter that will say, point system bad. I can tell you right now. Yeah, sorry, I see chat is saying don't jinx him, but that's already too late. I already did it, because I said his name. It's already done. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to open a whole can of worms here talking about the point system in the pause, which will take a lot of time, but what we do have to realize is that the point system is more fair because you spread it out over 6 maps. I think it is very punishing to lose all your points, but as you can see, Pack did lose 84 points, but he's still second in the overall season, right? So the good players will be top 8 in the end, at least. Alright, apparently Massa was also not able to join the server, but it looks like he has connected. Scrappy's already playing. Let's unpause soon, please. Because I have a TrackMania match at 21:30. Yeah, we're still currently still on a break. We're still pausing. Everyone needs to be ready. Everyone needs to give the go signal before we go. That's probably what we're waiting on right now. Ooh, interesting. Alright, so while we have time, let's take a look at the league ranking. This is the step ranking so far. So Pack doing incredible job, Brand, Carl Jr., Riolu, Spam, they're all doing great. If you look at the league ranking, Carl Jr. will still be first, but Pack will be very, very close. And, well, if it looks like this, it's not that clear anymore that Carl Jr. will win. Because Pack is now like 40 points behind. And that is about the difference that he got in this step only. So he caught up like half. This would be the end result. Alright, we're still in the pause here. But yeah, the league ranking for... let's see the others. So Bran will get top 3 then. Aurel will fall down to 4. But Spam will get 73 points. Which is a nice margin here to the top 8. Which will be Tween at this point in time. Yeah, look at this. Riolu will end up being 6th in the total scoreboard because he has a good step this time. As Riolu is now on 41 points going into map number 6. And I hope for him he will make it because that will give him a nice confidence boost, get a nice amount of points for him on the overall league ranking. So yeah. Good to see Riolu perform well here. It's also very... Yeah, Papu must have... Yeah. How much points did Papu lose last round? That must have been a lot of points. Because he was doing very well in the first 4 maps. But then, yeah, you lose everything in map 5. And look at the league ranking. Papu 13. Are you kidding me? That's so weird. But yeah, a lot can happen here in the end. If any of these players get bumped to the right side of the screen, it's going to be huge point losses. So we'll see what happens. We're still pause champing here for a little bit. I think everyone is in, but yeah, I don't know. Resuming match. Okay, let's wake up from our nap. We are live once again to the peak. Be in the top 8. That will be the goal of tonight for Spam. 30 points on the scoreboard. If he gets top 8, he can hold on to those points and get a good step for himself. I don't think he will be too mad about map 3 and map 4 if he ends up getting top 8 now. Let's see if he can do it. Start not too great, but let's go into the ice slide. Oh, mistakes already by some players and Spam taking it quite well. I think Scrappy is super far behind. Yep. Scrappy with a huge mistake. Spam in the meantime. Oh, Afi is going to respawn. Oh, looks okay. Oh, that was a little bit scary here for Spam, but he takes it well. Top 6 right now. And we have the Ice Master himself, Mura, in first place. Finally, he can shine on ice in TMGL. We've not seen a lot of these types of ice slides as we have seen in last season, where Muda was just shining in the OGL every step. And let's go into the identity. Spam going left. He is taking it safe. The first round. Ooh. But he does not get a lot of booster here. And it is Muda who takes the fastest lap here. It looks like he went for the Muda line, fittingly enough. Together with Pack, they are now in top 1 and 2. Spam taking it safe, not with the best identity as well. He does not get a lot of grip on this one booster. That's going to cost him some time. But he does still. Is still in the top 8 is what I mean. Walking over my own words here. But let's go into the dirt section. Aurel was able to overtake Spam here, but top 8 is still achieved so far. Gwen right now is about 0.8 behind Spam. Oh, Rioli! Oh no! 41 points down the drain. There he goes. Yeah. That is, oof. That hurts. That hurts a lot. But that is good news for Spam at least, as he was able to get top 5. And now Papu has overtaken Spam here, but Spam is still 6th. Here we go, into another identity. Looks like Spam is going to save it once again. Not the most amount of grip once again, but not too bad this time around. And that means that he will stay 6th at the end. Pack went for the safe route, I have to assume, as he is now not 2nd anymore. Evon is 2nd. Whoa! Wow! I'm not saying that a lot, but Avon right now looks like he is one map stratting here in 2nd place. Muda is 1.5 seconds ahead of everyone. Okay, ahead of everyone. Spam risking it here on the ice slide, and actually it's paying off right now as he's overtaking Papu now in top 5. It is looking good here for Spam. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. That's gonna be another respawn? Nope. That's gonna be a 15th place though. Whew. Yeah. Well. Thanks for watching everyone. It was fun casting the TMGL step number 3, but this was the end. See ya. And good night. Nah, just kidding. But this is pretty sad. 12 seconds behind. Let's see. Spam is risking it. And he failed. So that's gonna cost him some more time. I don't see a way out, honestly. In the meantime, Riolu is about 3 seconds behind top 8 with 41 points. Bren is also losing points here, maybe. As he is like 10 seconds behind. Where is Pack? Pack is decent here. Huh? What? Look at how far ahead Muda is. 3 seconds. Are you kidding me? This is crazy. The Australian is just so far ahead. And looks like he really knows how to do this map. He came prepared on this one. And as I've already said at the start here, he has the most amount of experience with this special line. Let's take a look here. As you can see, when I goes to the right, he did struggle a little bit. And that is the opportunity for Pack to close in. I think he must have slowed down a bit or saved or something. I didn't catch it fully. But Pack and Papu caught up with Muda here. But Papu is able to give away 2nd position once again to Muda here. If Pack can win this map, he is just one of the craziest steps. You have to imagine that the most amount of points you can get is 20 times 6, 120, plus 6 times 2, because you can get fastest lap for 2 points, is 132 points. If Pack wins this and gets fastest lap, which he has so far, he gets 112, missing 20 points of the max. That's crazy. That's incredible. And he's on his way to doing so. It's just... I don't know. That is just complete destruction here. But it's not over yet, because Muda... Oh, look at this. They're both going for the Muda line. But Pax gets it better, though. He gets a lower grip, and that means he gets a booster earlier. And he will stay in the lead against Muda for first place. I'm just gonna focus on this one here because Spam in the meantime is about 20 seconds behind Orel. Scrappy takes fastest lap in the meantime, and he needs it. As you can see, he's 12 right now, trying to catch up. Muda has the better ice slide though. In the meantime, he's gonna go for the overtake. Pack and Muda. Oh, what a battle. Look at how close this is. Incredible. Ice slide coming in. Muda goes more outside, but I think he will have more exit speed. He does so indeed. He will overtake Pack for first place. Let's just focus on this battle here because it's pretty awesome. Muda in first place right now. The difference between him and Pack is about 1/10 of a second. And that is not a lot. Last lap. So it's all or nothing here. Well, I mean, Pack will probably be fine with second place, but Muda kind of does want first here to really get a nice amount of points. Let's see. They both are going for the Muda strat, but Pack actually gets it lower. But Muda has too much of a gap, so he will win the last map. Pack gets second, which is not bad at all for him. Evon, surprising third. Papu, redemption arc, 4 points for himself. Carl's Jr., of course, unable to lose any points. Afi and Orel hold on to their points. Kappa from 0 to hero in 6th place. And the... Oh, Riolu loses 41 points, half a second left. That is just... Oof. Spam loses 30 points, 20 seconds left. Dead last in this step. Yeah. Rip. Bren, 58 points down the drain. Yeah, that really hurts. After all this, only 1 point. Pack ends with 104 points, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And we went from, oh, Carl Jr. won the season easily to, whew, I don't know, Carl Jr. I don't know. Because Pack is now... Hey, look at the gap. Third place is like 100 points behind second place, almost. It's crazy. Muda, all the way to 4th right now. Afi sneaks into top 5. Tween, 6. Spam is still top 8 on 44 points. So at least he has that. But yeah, pretty sure he won't be too happy with this step. Let's talk to him. Alright, step number 3 has ended. With a yikes result, I guess. I don't know what to say.
Absolute dog shit.
Yeah. Right? I mean... That ice slide just kind of...
I'm actually super pissed. I'm depressed right now, dude. I don't know. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Oh, man. All these bullshits, pauses, game crashes. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, whatever. I guess unlucky again. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like next week, I guess.
Well, I totally understand your frustration, especially after map 5 like that, which, I mean, we're forgetting about that now, but you did win it, you know? That was pretty sick.
I did, but yeah, it doesn't mean anything.
No.
I don't, like, I really couldn't care less about 100 euros.
Yeah, I get it. You want points over money right now. That's totally true, but I don't know. I'm trying to cheer you up, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? I mean...
Not possible.
Yeah, yeah, I guess you're right.
This is so frustrating. Dude, I was warming up so good. Everything went good. I missed one ice slide. I respawned 3 times and it's done.
Yeah.
Game over. I didn't even want to risk anything. I just wanted to play safe. This is so fucking stupid. Whatever, it's the system, I guess. Next week will be better. We're losing another 30 points next week.
Getting a deja vu from step 2 right here, but yeah.
This is so annoying. My god. Wait, how many points? Well, I got 1 point. Yeah.
Yep.
Whatever. I mean, who else got points? I mean, a lot of people lost points.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Peck and Carl got a lot of points, but that doesn't really matter for you, so... Overall, the step is not that destructive for your total rank, because Riolu also lost 41 points in the end.
Yeah,
Brand lost like 85 points in the end, which kind of are close to you on the chart. So yeah, I don't know.
Oh man, I felt so good, man, so freaking good on the last two maps, and then oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. That fucking sucks, man. I hate this system. Like, oh, now the next 3 days is gonna be full Sag Pepega, and then you get to Thursday, you build up some confidence up until Sunday, and then you lose your points on Sunday, and then you get depressed on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then, dude, it's like a vicious cycle that is like unbelievable.
It sounds a lot of fun to be a Team Gel player.
Holy shit. But yeah, whatever. It's what we signed up for.
Yeah, I guess.
That sucks, man. I could have had nice points here. But yeah, a lot of people lost points on the last map. So, goddamn, what was the winning time? Do you know?
No, I was busy being depressed, so I didn't look.
Oh, what does anyone? 6:44 was winning time. What was 8th time? Anyone know?
Let me see if I can check that. No, the server's already down, so I cannot check that anymore.
Plus 7 seconds. 6:51. Holy shit, man.
Yeah, I think if you got that ice light, not like you did,
Wow.
you could just save it. I mean, you were already solidly in top 8 before that, taking
Yeah,
a
I
safe
know.
route. So.
Oh, that hurts. Oh, whatever. I guess that's just the game. Belongs here. Pack did extremely good though. Holy moly. How many points did he get? 104?
Yeah, 104.
Dude, that's insane.
It's like, I feel like that's a record. I don't know. I don't remember anyone getting that ever.
God damn it, man. So I got 5 points in the last 2 steps. That is an oof.
That's not a lot.
Oh well. Oh well.
Still top 8, even with 5 points in 2
well.
steps. So
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's no sweet talking this. I mean, I made the mistake, that's for sure. But yeah, it still hurts.
yeah.
Oh well. Better luck next week.
Can't wait for step 6 where we're gonna get the popcorn ready, because once again you'll be battling for top 8. Looks like another season like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it is pointing to that direction. Yes, definitely. God damn it.